Hello, everybody. Today we are at this wonderful farmhouse, as you can see, and we are just about to go in. And I would love to tell you, like, all of the people that have been here. I don't know. I can tell you that years and years ago there was a farm that stood in this place and it had burned down. And beyond that, the next owners that had it, they rebuilt, I believe. And that man lived here for a very long time. And then they moved him to the city. And shortly after that, he had an unfortunate ending to his life. After that, there was a couple that lived here. And I don't know how long ago it was, but I remember that they had a van parked up against this home right here on this wall, and they would keep a wood stove in it and heat the house that way. And anyway, needless to say, that didn't go well. The wood stove and the van caught on fire. So that's just a little tidbit story. And I'm not sure if there is a basement, but I want you guys to be sure to look at the photos at the end, and I will show you some before and afters. The last couple that lived here, they had a mule camp, and they used to train and ride mules. They trained dogs. I mean, they had a very full, vibrant life. She was a meter reader for some years. But isn't this absolutely beautiful? All this land just sitting here. And the house, no one lives here, obviously. The lights are still on temporarily until the next people take over, and that will be Amish people. So you know that Amish have no need for electric. So it will definitely change quite a bit in time. So we're going to go in, and let me straighten my lens up just a little bit, okay? All right. So here we go, all right? And it's about 20 degrees Fahrenheit today, so it's very cool. But this would have been when you walked in. That I believe there was some shelving over in this corner, like a desk, and some shelving there and a table right here. This was the dining room. And over here, there were some animal cages where the animals, when they came in, they would stay in there. And this was the front room. And they had kind of like a couch set up in here that went around the corner. And I remember, gosh, I want to say 25, 30 years ago when I came in here, when I walked right in here, I believe that this part right here, this part was definitely blocked off, and the people that were here raised those Marmaduke dogs. I don't know the name of them, but I remember coming in here and there was Marmaduke dogs in cages with their babies. So this is very beautiful, very unusual. And out here, there used to be a TV, I want to say right around in that area. And in here, one of my last memories of this room was the man that lived here. He had heart surgery, and I want to say right after that, he kept going downhill and downhill, and his hospital bed was right in here. And this is where he passed away at. So that was my last memory here. And after that, his widow, she stayed. And, you know, being out here in the middle of the country with nothing around, it had to be a very isolating feeling. So she decided that she was going to move. And you can understand that. It would be hard living out here in the elements, day after day with no one around. Here is like a storage closet. And the man himself, he was about, gosh, I want to say 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", somewhere in there. He was a very tall man, and he always had a story to tell. Always, always. So this is just, as you can see, storage. see in here. This is like a little bathroom. I don't know if the lights work in here. We'll see. Yep, lights work. Stored. This is all cleaned out, it looks like. And I just feel bad that the Amish more than likely will take this. Look at the horseshoes that are holding the toilet paper and the towel holder. The Amish, they usually only take these homes and use them as storage, or tear them down and put a new farmhouse over the area where the old house was. So back here is the back door. And again, please, please, please look at the photos at the end. You'll be able to see the man that lived here and his wife, and some of the shots, pictures of better times. I want to think, no, don't take me as gospel on this, that they moved here in 2014 and it's now 2025. So much can happen in that amount of time. It's really sad. Look at the shelving. Let's see if there's anything in the cupboards. It looks pretty well cleaned out. Yeah, it's all cleaned out. Empty. Empty. A lazy Susan up in the air. That's interesting. That'd be hard to reach. And there. And here's just a little bit of knickknacks. I don't know if this light will come on. We'll see if there's a light. Yep, look at there. There's little knickknacks and whatnots, bits and bobs. Let's see if anything's in here. But you can tell everything's been emptied out. How sad. It had to be a lot of work. Yeah, there's nothing in the drawers. As you can see, it's pretty much done. Old pet bowls. And old, just knick-knack things. So, there we go. And look at that old light fixture. It's really pretty. It has some kind of unique design on the glass itself. And that's it. I don't know what would have been here. Maybe a cupboard, or it's hard telling. I don't know. But there's a step right here. And it's kind of sad. All the life that has been lived here. More horseshoes to hang things from. We're going to go upstairs here. And the stairs, I remember 25 years ago, the stairs were just as steep then as they are now. It would be very dangerous. As you can see, they put the arm handles there. There. But I mean, these steps, I don't know, man. They are very steep. I wouldn't feel secure having to get up in the middle of the night. And I remember the first time I was in here, the lady did quilts. The first woman who lived here. And she had quilts hanging over the edges here, like just stacked. There. Just take all this in. Looks like this was like a makeshift, maybe extra clothes hung here. And it also would cause separation between these two areas so that one side could be more private. But they must have had maybe some kind of desk or entertainment center, books. It's hard telling. All that sits here now is just rubble and rubble and rubble. All right, let me see down here. What is this? There's a pad of paper here, and if the man that lived here, he always kept a pad of paper in his front pocket, literally. And he would, this must have been his snow, I don't know, 12, 22, 23. Different things are in here. I don't know, let's see here, let's go past this. But he would keep notes in his pocket of things he needed to do, or just random things. Yeah, see, there's just different things in here. So I don't know if this was his. A little to-do list, block gates, just a bunch of things. TV antenna, work on the lean-to, make ties, put the bird feeder up, water tank camper, just all kinds of things to do. So that was probably his. I'll put it back where it was. Anyway, look at this. I'll show you from this side. Look at this beautiful old dresser here. It isn't very wide. It looks like, I don't know, maybe 8 inches wide. And then it has like a little drawer there. There's an old TV down there. And the drapery. And here again is some more. They must have had a lot of clothing and not enough to support all the clothing that they had. Ladies, you know what I talk about when I say that is a true issue. And I'll put this up in here and see if it gets anything on the shelf. But there's that. And here's the old-fashioned metal hang bars that they used to have. And right there, that was probably, there's 4 imprints. The safe was probably up here in the corner. Here's a nice little area. There's a window. You could just look out the back. There's a pond out there. Farm ground. And this used to be all farmed quite heavily in this area. And the woman 2 families ago that lived here, there was a man that escaped prison and came here and attacked her in the middle of winter. And she ended up running down the road trying to get help at a farmhouse down the road. So that was a really tragic happening. That was some years ago. But this place, you know, it's had, like any place that is well lived in, there's lots of tragedies. There's happiness, there's sadness, so many things that go into our lives on a daily basis that life is really hard. And I'm sure just having to live here by yourself, it would be quite quiet. I would have to have noise. It's very quiet here. But here's that. And I didn't see a basement, but I'm going to see if there's maybe a cellar out back. I'll look. But this is it. As you can see, it's a pretty open floor plan. This is the upstairs completely. I don't know if back in the day they had this separated with different rooms. I'll never know. But here's a big area for a bed. And it looks like a king-size bed to me. And just things, you know, I don't know if, here's the old-fashioned screens for the windows against the wall. I don't know, it would be a hard life. And if you were up here, you could look out the window and this is what you'd see. It's very sad. So this is probably the last time that anybody will be capturing anything from this home on film before the Amish come. Look at that old-fashioned thing there. Vent. It's very sad. Looks like the ceiling fan gave out. Its little propellers are sagging. And look here. There's a mule over the window switch. If it were me, I would take that with me if I were moving. So let's come over here. We'll see what's over here. We haven't looked over here. Here's another closet. I'll show you up in there if this catches anything on the shelving. And here's a man with a mule. How nice is that? Here's an old desk. And there's nothing in there. Dust and things of that nature. And some drawers. There's a lady's little drinking glass. It folds up into a drinking glass. Paper clips. Nothing. Some old, oh, let's see. Sunglass. Let me get them. There we go. Sunglass clip-ins. You just put them inside your glasses. Greek yogurt. I don't know what that is in the corner. Probably to capture some of these beetles. There's beetles everywhere in the windows. But let's see that little round house there. It's like they made that into a dog area so the dogs could have a safe place to be. This is the deck down there. And here, this is the man always with his stories. Here's a very old mirror up here. On here. And then dresser. Oh, look, the dressers are lined with some old newspaper clippings. How neat is that? I like that. Very nice. It doesn't have dates, but it's really cool. And they're all lined the same way. And there's nothing. A sock. One lone sock in the drawer. That is really neat. I love that. It must have come that way, like intentional, like stuff that you would put down there that's stuck on. It's in all of them like that. So I'm going to set this down for a second. If it'll set here without falling, that'd be bad. Let's see. I was hoping to get... I had a text message on my watch. I was hoping to hear back from the person who left here, that lived here. And here's just some old knickknacks. And there you have it. That's pretty much it. I tried to go slow to let you guys get a feel for this. But this would be a nice, spacious, if this was one person living here, this would be a great bedroom. I've always wanted a really big bedroom. Probably not ever going to happen, but hey, this is great. But you can tell it was well lived in. I'm going to get those other two rooms right there. I'm just trying to let you see. Let's come in here. Oh boy. All right, so the bathroom is aged. I would say maybe 60s, the olive green tub. Let's see if a light will come on. Oh, yeah, look at that. There is an olive green tub with lots of stuff left over in here. Bars, so you wouldn't hurt yourself. Soaps. Look at that. There's a divider there. Lots of bars everywhere. I like that. I'm going to need that before long. And there's just little knickknacks left over. And it just looks like a hodgepodge of things that... An old candle up there in the corner. Neat little corner shelving. And there's a few things. Ooh, that's bright. There's a few things left in here. Yeah, so that's it. And just a few things in boxes. Let's look in here. Nothing's in the drawers. I know you guys like to see in drawers. But look at, there's an olive green sink to match. Oh my. And a little bit of fact. There was an Olive dog that lived here too. Her name was Olive. I know, you guys are like, why would you know something random like that? Who knows, but... Alright, so that's the bathroom. I'm so glad they're still electric, but that won't be for long. And that's that. Let's see, there's another little... Alright, this is just a shelving unit. And little sparkly, the walls, that you can't tell it. There's sparkly stuff, like a wall treatment on there. And that's it. That's up here. That's as much as there is. I'll do one more sweep around here. And it's so sad. It just lays quiet. It's hard to believe that there is people that lived here and laughing and celebrating different areas, like, you know, birthdays, Christmas, holidays, Thanksgiving, like so much hustle and bustle that goes on in daily life. And then just like that, it's done. Time moves on and other people live where you once lived, and it's just a hard thing. Here's some socks and a glove. And I mean, I'm telling you, can you tell how steep these are. It would be nerve-wracking for me to live here. I'd be scared. So that's that. I mean, if there's a basement, there's no entrance from here. But look at, I'll show you what I see. So I can look like around back to see if I see anything. And that's it. One last look in here, you guys. And this will be it. All the history gone with it. Let me come in here. And here is an old dog collar leash. I take it they would hook it here. Oh, no. It says monk on it. Somebody's name, Monk. Some dog leashes, and that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this little abandoned house video. And I give so much respect to anyone that has lived here, the person that has had to move on. I send light and love for sure as we close up just one more chapter of life. A couple who had a life well lived. And that's it. And again, please look at the pictures of before and after. And if I come across a basement, I will put that right after this, okay? Thank you so much. This is Korrinn Wood, your sister of decay for the day. I know, like, what's going on? We're going to see right now. I'm going to take the key with me in case there's a back door. We'll see. Oh, and it doesn't want to come out of there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go around back and we'll see what we got, okay? And I remember there was, like always, so many bird feeders here. The birds would all collect here. We're going to walk around back and see what we see. If there's a way. I don't think there's a way to get there from here. I'd have to go out the back door. Oh boy. Okay, one more. Sorry. I'm going to take you with me. We're going to go out back and see what we can come up with. All right. It's slippery. It snowed last night. All right. All right, here we go. I'm going to go out the back door. I'm going to shut this a little bit for a minute. Just in case. You know me. Better safe than sorry. So let's see what we can find here. Oh boy. All right. And there is a door. I don't know if that's like a wood house, but there is a little place that has a door. I'm going to go look just for fun while you're here. Oh, it's so quiet here. It's weird. Ooh. This is like a ramp kind of thing. Hopefully I don't fall. Yikes. Not stairs, a ramp. All right, you guys, let's see what's back here. Very mysterious indeed. Well, there's windows. So there must be a basement. What do you think? Let's see. Oh, gosh. But it's probably locked, too. Hopefully it's the same key. Oh, nope, it's not locked. That's scary. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's see if there's lights. There's no... Well, there's a light in the corner. Okay. Automatically, You can see lots of dog cages, an old freezer. Wow, and it's old block that is set up here. I don't know about this freezer. We'll open it. Oh, and nothing at all is in the freezer. It is empty. Oh, look at here, you guys. Wow. A shelf with all kinds of things. Lots of things. Wow. And a fan, probably to dry it if it leaked. Oh my goodness, and it smells like propane. If you guys know what propane smells like. Boy. And there's a water heater down here. Reverse osmosis system. And a teeter. If you guys know what teeters are, it's where you hang upside down and it's supposed to help your back or hurt it. Some people it affects negatively. It hurts them really bad rather than helps them. So this is just like a holding area, it looks like. And lots of cobwebs. I don't know if you can see the cobwebs. Weird nails. And that's it. Let's see if there's something in this cabinet behind here. Yikes. Nope, it's completely empty. So this is just bits and bobs of people that lived here in the past, have left things behind. And so there, you got to see it all. What do you think? Lots to look at, isn't there? I'm going to give you one more slow look. And I've got to tell you, you guys, I did not find anything. No Christmas decorations. I'm so disappointed. You know I always look for that, like anything. But I didn't see one thing that had to do with Christmas, so I'm a little bit disappointed. But oh well, I tried. I always keep my eyes open, and this looks definitely like the man who lived here. These were his mud boots. They're very large. They are not a woman's size. And that's it, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will again put pictures on the end for you. And this is just another day, another life lived. And I guess they make way for the new people that will be here on this property. Live well and be kind.
Best wishes to you, Maurice Monk. And Marty, may you live a long, happy, peaceful life. Thank you so much.